Okay, so people have been asking me for a little while now about doing a boat tour, and so I started by showing you the storage for my crafting area, which is actually under this bunk here. It's going to be really difficult to show you the boat because the boat is only 36 foot long and something like 11 feet wide. So it's difficult to get spaces in. It looks like someone's in that bed, but it isn't, it's my pillows. My pillows are hiding underneath the covers because this is my bunk, by the way. Here, look. So my bunk is as long as that duvet. It's a single duvet. And as you can see at this end, it has to fold over because it's not wide enough for the duvet, and it just about comes out wide enough there, and it's a bit of a funny angle there. This is the widest part here, and yeah, my pillows are there because it gets damp on the boat because we're on the water, and that's what happens naturally. It's just a damp atmosphere, and if I leave my feather pillows out and underneath, then they get really damp and look quite yucky. Yeah, so I don't know whether you can see it there, the water there. This is the back of the boat there. So we've got these things which are called portholes. 1, 2, there's another one there, 3, and there's another one this side as well behind here, 4, and this here is my husband's bunk, my hubby's bunk, and he's not here at the moment, so I've got his stuff just in plastic and wrapped, try and keep as much moisture out as I can. So his clothes up there. There's a fan for when it gets hot. There's also a little vent up there that goes up to the top of the deck. It's got some tissue there around it because it's a steel boat and it condensates, and that's a little area that condensates. There is insulation underneath here, but not in all places, and where there's just bare steel you get a lot of condensation. Got this here is a night light. This is of course obviously the strip lights, come on like that. At the back here we've got a reading light. Don't want to do that, but that's a reading light. Got some tissue around there because that condensates there. There's a bit of metal around there. Condensates. This is cup holders at night where we have our little glasses of water. It's not glasses. For a stretch, you don't really want glass. Here, it's my little piggies. Little piggies, and it goes through there. Gives access to some nuts and bolts. You can actually see the insulation there as well. This is how much insulation is there. Goes through to the nuts and bolts of a shaft for the wind vane steering. There's a little piggy there with another bolt. This is we take this box off if ever we have problems with the steering wheel, and we can push a pole through and it comes through here, and it will go down through here to a steering shaft there, and we can actually steer the boat that way in emergencies if we have to. So yes, so there's that, and there's another reading light up there, another strip light here, and another night light here. We have these night lights and they shine red. I don't think I can turn it on because I think it's, oh no, there you go. It's a red light so that you don't lose your night vision at night when you're going around the boat at sea, when you're going up on watch, getting changed and things. You need to keep your night vision, otherwise it's quite dangerous. So this is my clothes here. My clothes are all packed there. This is my clothes, and I've got the one bag under the bunk, under this bunk here I showed you earlier on. And that's all my clothes that I've got. And yeah, because there's not much space on the boat, you don't get many clothes. Not much space, not much storage, not many clothes. It's like I keep saying, if I buy something new, then I have to take something old off. I can't just keep buying. I have to get rid of. So yeah, that's all my clothes there. Very nice. Oh yeah, I've got one of these too. A little vent above there. It's really good in the tropics. I did have a fan there, but the one in the salon broke, so my hubby took the one off there to put it out there. So yes, so this is my dressing gown, or my bathrobe that you'll sometimes see me wear in a video. So yeah, and this here, little dehumidifier, because as I said, it's damp on the boat. This down here, there's storage space under here as well. There's storage space under there as well, but this has got tools. This has got all my hubby's stuff this side, and we've got two heating bars there. Only got one on at the moment because it's getting warmer. These are the switches for the battery, and this is for the engine battery. This is for the domestic battery, which is all the things we use around the boat. And then this is for both. In emergencies, if we need to get the engine going full power and the one battery's drained, we can switch to get both lots of batteries in. Behind here is a bank of batteries as well. And I forget how many, I think we've got 6 batteries altogether at the moment. It's a little outlet for a 12-volt plug, because we run lots of things on 12 volt. Of course, we've got the carbon monoxide, I think they are, yeah. It says there, look, it says there, carbon monoxide alarms, because we've got diesel and gas on board the boat, so you just got to be a bit careful. So if I come out a little bit here, you can probably see not much room in here, little space there. The pink stuff you can see there is where we recently refoamed. We did some refoaming of the boat for insulation because it was very cold here. Having come back from the Caribbean back to the UK, and it was cold. I don't know. This would normally be storage area, but it isn't anymore. It's where we've got insulation now. That would have provided at one time a little bit of storage, but it doesn't anymore. So I'll just show you here storage. And that's Robert's tools there. It's a valve. So there's that there. At one point I made all the cushions, I made all the furnishings on the boat, I made all these cushions, sewed them on and everything, but that was 20 odd years ago. And so they've actually been replaced. We've had them professionally made now. These are professionally made ones, and they're very nice, but all the curtains and that are still what I've made. So yeah, I've done that. And there's electricity there, and this is a little, we don't have doors, there's only one place with a door, and that's where the toilet is, but I do have curtains, so that when I get up early in the morning when my hubby's still here, I can just pull that across and block out some of the light I might be using. So yeah, this is our little bedroom, and you can't use this when we're at sea because it's not what they call seaworthy. It's too rough, and you never be able to use these bunks at sea. They're just too big. You have to be squeezed in a little bit more, and I'll show you what we do at sea anyway after. So there's that bit there. So this is our bedroom. It's actually called the aft cabin. We're a centre cockpit boat, and this is at the back of the boat, and it's called the aft cabin. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the hatch. This is the hatch up here. There's one of our solar panels there. That's the Garmin. That shows the direction we're in. This wire here goes up to the mast, top of the mast, and that's a wind vane. This is what steers us onto the wind when there's a lot of wind. We don't have to hand steer. We can set a little sail on there, and it goes like this, and it goes like that, and it'll keep the boat on course into the wind. So there's that there, and of course the ubiquitous tissue, because condensation. So there you go, and it drips right onto my bed. Drip, drip, drip. You can see all this. This is drips of condensation that we've had. We've tried all sorts of things to get rid of it. I mean, we've got double rubbers, we've got wood there, we've replaced some more wood there. We've got a little bit of foam tape there as well, hoping that would help. And the next fix we're trying to do is we're going to have some perspex sheeting that we're going to attach underneath here, that will come right across and block it all off, and hopefully that will give us like the insulation needed to stop the condensation. We'll see, we don't know. You can see that there, that's the outboard motor for the dinghy. Hello outboard motor. Then that's the pole where we hang our flag to say which country we're from. Okay, there was that. Did you like that? So one room down, three more to go.